Good morning, everybody. Broadcasting live from Mexico. I'm Bill the Geek, and this is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel. On the Bill Dallas Lewis channel, we try to share with you the joys of living in wonderful Mexico. We've got lots of people in the house this morning. We have a lot to do. We have a lot of clips to share with you. Hello, Stephen. Hello, everybody. That girl, Annie, Christine Prowls in Montana, Catherine, Kate, Mr. Olson is in the house. Who else is in the house? Woo-hoo. We got a lot of people. Jean and John are in the house. Kate is in the house. Ooh, if I missed your name, now I'm just scrolling down. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. I'm here and ready to go. I'm so settled in to this place. This was the perfect place. Oh, John Colby. John Colby is on his recliner in Hudson, North Carolina. You're not driving today, John? Oh, no. Brian Maiden is in the house. Good morning, Brian. But I'm all settled in. I'm having a great time. Megan is in the house from Southern Delaware. I'm in the house. I'm all settled in. Everything is so great. This apartment is perfect. And I want to thank Alejandra, the realtor, for finding me this spot. It's about $75 a month more than I wanted to pay. But I tell you what, she showed me a place that was about $150 cheaper, but it just looked dusty and dirty. This place is so brand new and clean, spacious. 2 bedrooms. 1 bedroom is really big with a king-size bed and a private bathroom. The other bedroom, I just use it to keep all of my lighting equipment, my tripods and my microphone, and a bathroom right by the front door. Allie, we did an interview with Allie this week. I haven't put the link in the description, but I want to thank Allie very much. And of course, I want to thank Rob and Sherry for inviting me to go on 2 tours with them. If I hadn't met them, I don't know where I would be living right now. But life is just so fabulous, so fabulous. I love it to death. Okay, Susan's, are you asking me where I am now? I'm in Mazatlan. Can't you see the t-shirt? I am in Mazatlan. Okay, we got a lot to do today. Nina is in the house. Susan is in the house. Ibencia, hello from Montreal. We got Montreal in the house. Jack Webb is in the house. It's a sad day. I'm getting old. I'm working with really young nurse who has never heard of Elton John. Who has not heard of Elton John? I've seen Elton John 4 times in concert. If you can ever see Elton John in concert, go for it. KC from Columbus, Ohio, my hometown. Woohoo! And but again, now let me say this. I have moved all the links. There are no links in the description. There is still a donate button in the description for people who are watching the broadcast after the broadcast. But to see all the links for the immigration attorneys, for real estate people, all that kind of stuff, I've put it on my website, billthegeek.org. That's billthegeek.org. And on billthegeek.org, at the top of the page in the links, you'll see a link for FAQs. And I will be fixing that up. And I want to thank Jack Webb for contributing to the channel, because one day I'm going to show you all of this equipment that Jack Webb, thank you very much for your contribution. One day I'm going to show you guys a shot of all this equipment that is all around me. you guys wouldn't believe the lights and the cords and the I got stuff over here. You wouldn't believe. I'm so happy when John Colby. I mean, you guys, wow. Wow, last week I had to beg for money. We're only 6 minutes in and you guys are contributing. Wow. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Bill, good day from Ontario. Brian Free, Holly, hi everyone. Elton John was my first concert at 14. My first concert was Sly and the Family Stone in Columbus, Ohio. Susan, I would like to spend January and February in Mazatlan. Susan, perfect time to come down. The weather is great. Buenos dias, William from Birmingham, Alabama. That's where Drew Brees is now. He's still not doing well. Okay, a lot is going on. I'm really starting to adapt to the weather here. And again, my apartment is perfect. And if you're thinking about moving to Mexico, finding a place, if you have to pay a little bit more money for something that is really nice, if you have to spend an extra $50 a month, $75, maybe an extra one, I mean, this place is perfect. I spend a lot of time in here. I still work. I'm not retired. I teach web design classes, Photoshop classes, search engine optimization classes. So I'm in here a lot. I do a lot of reading, but right now I'm looking at palm trees, and then I go out on my terrace and just look at the palm trees and the parasailers flying through the air because I'm only 2 or 3 blocks from the ocean. Yesterday I looked at a palm tree that is right next to the terrace, and for the first time I saw an iguana on the palm tree, and it just sat there with me. I have hummingbirds that come up and sit with me on the terrace. But get a nice place, just a nice, clean, efficient place, and come on down and enjoy. Harry, hey, Harry. Hey, from downtown Cleveland. This week, I interviewed Allie, the realtor. She's been helping many of our fellow companions on the channel with real estate in Mazatlan. Her husband is from Cleveland. His name is Frazier. I'm going to interview him this Tuesday. He works online. He does marketing in the United States. If you can, if you're not retired, if you're young, and if you're working online, Mexico is the place to do it because you'll save so much money. What's going on over here? Brian Maiden, getting so excited. Little over a month and I will be in Mexico for 30 days in Lake Chapala. You'll have a great time, Brian. You will really enjoy it. Go there and explore Ajijic and Chapala. It's a great place. Susan McQuarrie, wow. Christine Prowse talking about first concert. Mine was 3 Dog Night. I hear they give a super duper concert. Okay, Alan, Bill, how can you not have 2 adult beverages by 11 a.m.? What a setting. I'm telling you, man, if I wasn't broadcasting live right now, I would be on like my 5th tequila. Not really. Okay, Kate, my first concert was Pete Seeger. Pete Seeger jams. And the then first arena concert was David Bowie, Jay Smith, Ola Bill from Arkansas. We hope to be there soon. Skyrider 55 and his lovely wife Marilyn. We had lunch together. They're fabulous people. I met them. They're like they're on drugs. They're like they are so happy. Come on down here and just be happy. Annie, first concert, Alice Cooper. I love Alice Cooper. Ooh, I'm 18. Do, 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 do. Okay, I've got some clips to show. Okay, you guys gave me some money last week, and every Monday, I go, well, real quick, here's where I am. You can see Rob and Sherry's place down, that's all Mazatlan, and their place is in a wonderful location right off of the ocean, a half block away from the ocean and the Malecon. And that's where I learned so much about this place. And I live up there in Sabalo country. And that's like a 15-minute drive from Central. But every Monday, I go to this place here. And this is like a 5-minute drive from where I live. You may recognize the name. I was in there Monday at 9 a.m. Walmart. Walmart is right next to the Sam's Club. And across the street, there's a big, beautiful shopping mall. I've got a lot of clips today. I'm going to be sharing a lot of information with you. And then 3 blocks away is this place. And if you move to Mexico, you want to know about Farmacia Guadalajara. It's the biggest pharmacy chain in Mexico. I believe they're owned by the Catholic Church. And what I like about Farmacia Guadalajara is they have like everything, including drugs. And the drugs down here are really cheap. Like prescription drugs, even Tylenol. A bottle of Tylenol down here is going to cost you about $1.50. It will be generic. Everything is really cheap. One day I'll share with you an alternate for Viagra. They sell it there. It's super cheap. You don't need a prescription. Not that I would ever need any, but it's really cheap. But that's right down the street. And last week I shared with you that I went to the dry cleaners for the first time. It was a big bag of stuff. And somebody said, well, how much did it cost? I didn't know how much it would cost, but here it is. There's about 15 t-shirts in there, a couple of pairs of pants. And for all of this, and it really looked like it was a lot more when I took it in, okay? But they folded up all really nice. And it only cost me $5. I mean, that's worth my time. I mean, you can do all this stuff yourself, but for $5, that is my dry cleaning. I see that we have James and Rena in the house. Hola, James. Hola, Skyrider. For blood, sweat, and tears. Woo! Yeah, you got it like that. Okay. Now, I was walking around. I'm still doing my walking in the morning. And this is something that I haven't shared with you, I don't think. But I'm walking around. And this is a gas truck. This is how you get your gas in Mexico. And this is going to be good for your dryer, for your hot water. And they don't have gas companies where everybody has the gas. And look at that tube. It's going up to the top floor. That's where their gas tank is. And everybody has gas tanks that are different sizes, but you can either buy cylinders and you'll put those in your house, or you have this guy come and he's going to hook this thing up to your gas machine, and that's how you get gas in Mexico. It's a necessity. That's how you're going to run your stove. I have an electric stove. I've been here 17 years. This is the first electric stove I've ever had. I have a lot of notes here today. I've got a lot of video clips. I've been doing a lot of walking this week. I've been doing a lot of exploring, and I'm going to share with you today some of what I have explored. And you know what? I didn't tell Mr. Olson, thank you for your donation. Mr. Olson and Russ Shrewsbury, thank you so much. And Jack Webb, thank you so much for your contribution. Marvin Gaye, Harry Marvin Gaye, and I was 17. Some people stop me on the street. They think I'm Marvin Gaye. I say, Marvin's dead. His dad killed him. Okay, so we're going to keep going with these clips. When I first came to Mexico, I knew that Mexico was inexpensive, but I didn't know that Mexico is a class act. It's a total class act. They have everything down here. And I'm out walking around, and you gotta love this. Here's a lady with her baby. She's all dressed up to go to work. Who knows where she is going to work. And I'm just out walking around. I have many clips this morning. I'm trying to share with you the joys of living in Mexico. But this is like a block away. But look at how nice and clean the place is. And all of these houses are modern, and look how quiet it is. There is zero traffic. The houses are modern. People will live very well down here. In Mexico, you can get extravagant places to live, but this is where I live. And why is everything so clean? This is why everything is so clean. Everybody in Mexico, they get up in the morning and they go outside and they sweep their street, they sweep the sidewalks, house by house, and that is why everything is so clean. Now, I've had to make some clothing adjustments because in my closet, I have 15 hoodies. I was living in Puerto Vallarta. You don't need hoodies in Puerto Vallarta. Maybe in the wintertime, a little bit. I have 15 hoodies. I have 5 pairs of long underwear. All of my socks, all of my sweat socks that I wear with tennis shoes go up to my knees. So when I moved to Guadalajara, I was in Guadalajara for 3 years. I was in Chapala area for like 3 or 4 years, and I would wear 2 pairs of socks all of the time, pretty much going up to my knees to protect myself from mosquitoes. And with those, I would have long underwear on and a hoodie and a t-shirt. And now I'm making adjustments to what I wear. This may sound kind of weird, but I'm sitting out on my terrace yesterday. Here's the terrace. I spend a lot of time on the terrace. Now I have chairs out there. I have a table out there, but I spend a lot of time on the terrace, and my long underwear is very comfortable. Okay, so it's 90 degrees out on the terrace, right? So I'm sitting out on the terrace, and I'm thinking, I should make this long underwear shorts. So I got my scissors and I cut my long underwear in half. I've got them on now, and it's so comfy. And then I looked at my socks that went up to my knees, and I cut those down to the ankles. This is how I used to dress in Puerto Vallarta, and now my body feels free again. My legs have not seen sunshine in about 8 years. My above my ankles have not felt air for like 8 years, and it feels so wonderful. It feels so wonderful. I'm not cold. CMT 63 is in the house. I talked to them This week, there's unpacking. 70 degrees in Ahihic, very comfortable. Go Ahihic. Martha, hey, Bill. Jim and I will be in San Antonio. Well, San Antonio is a great place. You have to look up Skyrider 55 and Maryland. But I've got some more clips here for you. Now, we talked about gated communities. We talked about gated communities in Ahihic and Chapala, but yeah, you can get gated communities here. But look at this gated community. That looks like it's a fortress. Look at those gates. I'm sure you pay a little bit more, but yeah, they have gated communities down here. I'm looking at here, and similar to Ahihic Chapala, yes, people get real artistic with their homes down here. You can see the beautiful yellow and white and the butterflies. Oh, it's just fabulous down here. And I'm just out walking around trying to figure out what is where. And here's another gated community. So I live in a complex. It's secure. But if you want to get all locked in and not worry about anything, yeah, they have serious gated communities here. And they're only like 3 or 4 blocks from the beach. Okay, we have a lot. Camping Allen. Thank you, Camping Allen. Okay, now, some things are universal in modern countries around the world, and I think that this clip is one of them. I found this pretty interesting. Even if you don't understand Spanish, you know what this means. It means pick up your dog crap. Pick up your dog crap. Yeah, there you go. Pick up your dog crap. I make these videos. I'm having the most wonderful time in my life. I can't remember having so much fun. And I think you really do have to love yourself to really enjoy life. But you have to live in an environment that will allow you to be yourself and love yourself. And that's how it is in Mexico. If you choose the right place to live and associate with the right people. Here's another sign. Don Cole. Hi, Bill. We'll come to Mazatlan soon. Love what you are showing us. Thank you very much, Don. That means a lot coming from you guys. Here's something that is also familiar. You would have to know Spanish to understand what this says, but this is just, that sign just says that we are a community and we can call this number and we will have the police come and take you away. They're in our neighborhood. This is a neighborhood watch sign. And it's funny, so many things that people in the United States think are unique to the United States, people do this all over the world. And in Mexico, people are very sophisticated. And in this neighborhood, like I'm just walking around seeing things, but in this neighborhood, I missed something. Here's a street sign. In my neighborhood, they named the streets after ocean fish. And this one is called the Street of the Marlin. And here we see a street called El del Tiburon. And in Spanish, Tiburon means shark. So this is Shark Street. Shark Street. Very, very, very interesting. And then, okay. Oh, wait. Don Cole Allen. So sad that they have to have a dog potty sign. Yeah, really. That's funny. We need them in my town too. Brian Maiden. That is so very true. Have to enjoy life and love yourself. Yes. Enjoy life, love yourself, and just share love with other people. You know, that's what it's all about. Also, now, being from Ohio, being from Ohio, this guy, he's a tree trimmer. And look at that tree. He's going to trim that tree so it's perfect. Get rid of the rounded top. Make it an artistic, wonderful thing. Tiburon Week coming up in a week or two. Right on, Alan. I mean, I've got a lot of clips here today, but I'm going to slow down on the clips. Okay, now, you guys gave me money last week, and the first thing I did is I went to a restaurant to get a big shrimp dinner. But the beauty, I mean, enjoying your apartment, you can go to the pool, you can go to the beach, and you can be outside just walking around. But what's this? Oh, it's finding the places where the bargains are. Because one thing for me, living in the United States, I lived in some fantastic houses in the United States and some fantastic neighborhoods. But I remember that many times I was so stressed out about money that I really couldn't enjoy too much stuff. I had some good times, but money was so tight all the time. So, and yeah, I can go to Walmart. I can go to the expensive restaurants that are like a block or two away. But a part of exploring is finding the deals where you can really stretch your money. So I just found Brian Maiden, Ivansia. The dog sign is everywhere, also close to parks in Montreal and specifically in Paris. Thank you. Brian, what that's missing in Canada has become so dangerous. Old people are getting, that's Brian Maiden. I mean, that's just messed up. That doesn't happen in Mexico. I'm sure it does, but not like the United States where everybody's carrying guns, people getting killed all the time. But here's, I found this place this week. Let me go in there. Let's go back to the beginning here. I'm gonna hit the pause button. These people, they make Mexican salsas. It's a Mexican deli. And you can see the eggs over there in the middle. Notice they're at room temperature, which in there is probably like 85 degrees. We're going to look at their menu here in a second. Eggs are there are tortillas. Those green things are organic tortillas. They'll make you wonderful sandwiches. Those brown pots over there are various salsas for when you buy your sandwiches or your tacos. We're going to zoom in on their menu. These people were very friendly. Let's check this out. Okay, it's kind of hard to see over there, but that's like you can buy a liter or a half liter of mini salsas. You can see the second one down says pollo in mole. That's chicken in a chocolate sauce. It's very tasty. And you can see the tacos. They have tacos with marlin or chicken or goat for like 20 pesos. That's $1. It's very inexpensive. I can only eat 2 tacos. 2 tacos is my limit, okay? But finding places like this where I can stretch my dollar, I can buy eggs, and these eggs come from a farm. They don't come from some factory. And look at the fresh Mexican bread, all different types of cheeses. This place is 2 blocks away. I will be giving them a lot of business. But this is what I like. This is what I like about living in Mexico, and I'll be looking for more signs like that. Now, across the street from they call them tiendas, across the street, of course, across the street from them is an OXXO. I go there about every day, 2 blocks away. But here is a taco place, and they specialize in goat meat tacos. And here you can get 5 tacos for 20 pesos. 5 tacos, 20 pesos. That's like 5 tacos for 20 pesos. I can't even do the math on that. That's like 25 cents for a taco. I mean, you can feed your whole family on that. That's where I want to eat. I want to go eat good food and don't feel like I got screwed because I had to pay like $80 gazillion for the food. And I've got some more of that. Across the street from that taco place is this taco place. And the tacos here were like 60 cents for a taco. I'm going to pause this. This guy, he's got, and here it's like 7:30 in the morning. This guy has a full breakfast, and that was like 20 pesos. So he's getting that whole thing for like $1. The place is very clean. There's a line outside of this place at 7:30 in the morning, and Brian Maiden, looky here. There's a lady counting out her change, and this is I guess you would call this a food van. Look at all the salsas and stuff that once you get your taco or your breakfast, you put all that sauce on it. And this sign is very interesting because asada is a way that you cook various forms of many different things, but that's the top one. Usually that's beef. But if you look down 1, 2, 3, 4, it says cabeza. The bottom one is marlin, that's fish. But cabeza is head. That's cow head. And they say that cow head, believe it or not, is the most tasty part of the cow. I've never had it. They'll have some taco places that have cow tongue, and it's very tasty, but whatever. Let's see who's doing what down here. I get 5 tacos at Taco Bell, and it's like $7. And a bad feeling in my stomach. You know, Taco Bell's really something. And when I was in the States, I used to get the urge to eat some Taco Bell, and I'd go there and buy some Taco Bell. And the first bite was always good. But after the first bite, all I tasted was chemicals. Whatever. Jack Webb, once in Matamoros, across the river from Brownsville, Texas, I ate 24 tacos. Of course, I was 18 years old and dumber than dumb, but they were very delicious. Street food is the best, says Christine from Montana. I love tacos de lengua. Christine's taco de lengua. That's cow tongue or pig tongue, and they are delicious. Okay? And I saw this right across the street from the food van was this thing here. And it's an electric advertising billboard. And you got to watch. You got to watch here. I just like to share with people how modern Mexico is. And people think that Mexico is behind and all that. But look at this. Check this out. This is advertising. It's right on the street across from the taco. Look at this. Look, they're advertising a show, people dancing, singing, jamming to the music. I mean, this Mexico is such a modern place. Come down here, enjoy, and just come down and enjoy and have a good time. I'm glad to see we have so many people. We have 63 people in the house and 22 likes. And again, I used to have a bunch of links in the description below. And as I said, over the last couple of weeks, I'm working on a web page, and it's called billthegeek.com. It's not billthegeek.com, though I do own that domain. But I have put these links on a page called billthegeek.org. And if you look at the links at the top of the page, you'll see FAQs. And on that page, all the links that used to be in the description are on the billthegeek.org/FAQs. So, and I'm going to be developing this page. It's kind of an ugly page right now. And for you people watching the rebroadcast, there's a big donate button right at the top of that page. So if you want to share your appreciation for the channel, you can click the big donate button. And with that button, you can share your appreciation by using PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, or the American Express. But I will be expanding this page greatly. Okay, here we go. Let's keep going. Okay, so last week, you guys gave me money. So once I shut down every broadcast, then I take the lights down, turn the camera off, put the microphone away, and I decided that I was going to get some coconut shrimp. I can get really good coconut shrimp at Poncho's. So I walked over to Poncho's. Here we go. There are 5 Ponchos in Mazatlan. One is right on the beach. This one is about a block away from the beach. They have excellent food. We're going to go outside here, and here we go. Let's go out the door. Let's see what's going on. Now, here's a wonderful family. I talked with them. But look at this table right here. I don't know how to say this, but all of these women at this table, they looked like wealthy people, but all the women, there are 3 women, they all had big, giant, perfect breasts. I think that it was like mother, daughter. But I mean, yeah, you have to have money to do that. You have to have, so these people, where I am right now, you go to Poncho's, I'm going to sit out there. I am going to order some food. Look at those. Did you see those? I'm going to order some food to go. This is at about 11:30 in the morning, and you can see the big, nice hotels. There's the family. We're going to talk to them in a second. But now I don't want to bore you guys, but I do want to look at the menu items. Let's see. Okay. So here I am. If I can't get Heineken, I'll drink this Modelo Negro. It's like an amber beer made in Mexico. Modelo is very tasty. I've ordered my coconut shrimp, and now I'm just waiting for the food to show up. And this is like 11:30 in the morning. And you're going to see the menu here's a family of 5. You can't see the little baby. They have 5 people over there. But you're going to see the menu items here in a second. Let's see what's going on. Brian Maiden, I watched a video of some square in Mexico where a band was playing music and all the people dancing, men dancing by themselves. It looked like so much fun and everybody is smiling. You got some happy people, Brian, in Mexico. Just people love life in Mexico. CMT 63, one thing to keep in mind after renting a house is that you will need to spend a little time getting to understand the mechanical systems and setting up delivery for water. Yeah, in your situation, CMT 63, I lived in your place, thank you very much, for 2 months. The water guy from Jocotepec, he will drive by your house like clockwork every Tuesday and Thursday between noon and 12:30. And you have a sign, it was on the kitchen table, and it's for, if you stick that in your front door, he will stop. And he always beeps 2 or 3 times before he gets to your place. Okay. Javelina, that's my favorite. Megan, oh, Javelina, that beer? Yeah, that beer is really good. Pacifico, also, Megan, the headquarters of Pacifico is here in Mazatlan. Really cold too. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. Waiting. Oh, here is the family. I think. No, here it is. Here's the family. And this guy, I say, hey, can I take a picture of your food? Let's go back a little bit. Here we go. Can I take a picture of your food? So there he has ribs on the bottom. At the top is chicken with potatoes and vegetables. Over there on the far right, it's yellow. It looks like sprinkled with something. That is cheese, and the sprinkled stuff is bacon. That's the appetizer. And his wife is having tortilla soup. She just had a baby. Notice he's chowing down. Oh, and this lady, this is their daughter. She was so sweet. Oh, and she wanted to talk to me in English so bad. She was so happy to see me, and she wanted to explain to me what she's eating. And she's having a cheeseburger with French fries. And the son is having, oh no, that's the daughter. And there is their little newborn baby. Oh, how sweet that is. How sweet that is. I don't have any, but I do think they're very pretty. Let's move on here because we're running low on time. But I do want to show you the menus. They have a really and look at, and it's all in English. They have the English menu. They have the Spanish menus. But look at these prices. It's like once you get to the steak area, you're paying like, that's 550 pesos for a steak. That's the expensive steak. That's like $26. The cheap steak is 240 pesos. That's like $12. But let's look. My meal was 320 pesos. 320 pesos. 320 pesos is like $16. And I guess I've been here in Mexico for too long, but for me, $16 is too much money. And let's look at some of these other prices. Okay, now look at this. Appetizer, hot and spicy shrimp for 20 200 pesos. 200 pesos is like $10. Those are what you call gringo prices. Mazatlan ships more shrimp than any country in the world. And if you go to the seafood market, you can get a kilo of shrimp for like $2. $2. That's 40 pesos. And so you're going to get, they're going to give you like 5 shrimp for $10, you know, and they're paying like $2 for a kilo. Chicken fingers, 130 pesos. Okay, that's like $6 or $7. That's still kind of expensive. Now we're going to look at some more prices here. Last week I showed you this clip. This is where other Mexican tourists eat. And notice that this place is fully packed. And if I'm not mistaken, this clip was taken around 8 o'clock in the morning. These people are buying breakfast. And in a second, I'm going to show you the menu for this place. Because again, sure, I want to come down here and love myself. I want to love where I live. I want to love going to the beach or being at the pool. I want to love the time that I'm in here creating, working on the website, editing videos. I want to enjoy the people that I'm with, but also I want to enjoy not spending any money. So check out this menu, and it might be kind of hard to see, but if you can't, here we go. Zoom in a little bit. Look at these prices. Let's see. I might just go to page 2 because it's easier to read. But you can see the sandwich up top, and that's the top option is egg. I think it's egg and cheese for 30 pesos. An egg and cheese sandwich for 30 pesos. That's going to come with French fries. 30 pesos, that's $1.50. And if you look at in the middle of the screen, it says tortas. Tortas are huge sandwiches. And you can see, I mean, they're huge sandwiches with tomato, lettuce, cheese if you want. That's like, I think that says 30 pesos. That's $1.50. Let's look at the back side of the menu. On the back side, this is the place you want to eat. At these places. On the far left-hand side, you can see at the top it says desayunos. That means breakfast. And if you look straight down, you can see 70, 70, 70, 70, 70. And that's like bacon, eggs, and fries or mashed potatoes. 70, 70, 70 pesos. That's like $3.50. And the servings are going to be huge. I mean, you're going to get so much food that you won't be able to eat it all. I'm going to tell you, there are joys of living in Mexico, but a big joy for me is to go get, I spent, $16? And here's what I paid $16 for. I love Poncho's. The food was very good. And so here's my food. I come home to the apartment. Okay. I get some fresh baked bread from Poncho's. This is what I get for $16. And then I get to see my shrimp, my coconut shrimp. I got it to go. It's only 2 blocks away, so by the time I walk home, it's still hot. Let's see what it looks like. Nice containers. Everything is nice and clean. Let's see what's in the little box. This is after my broadcast from last week. And this is the third time I've eaten there since I've been here. Here we go, the unveiling. 8 very large coconut shrimp. You can see the vegetables, a couple of pieces of broccoli on the left and on the right. Those are mashed potatoes. And I tell you what, this shrimp is so big, I can only eat 2, maximum 3. So for me, this was 3 days of food. Okay, so for me, I can't eat. There's no way I could eat all of that food in one setting. That lasted me for 3 days. So I guess that's about $5 a day for nice, wonderful shrimp. Okay, but $16, I got to find a restaurant where I can eat coconut shrimp with mashed potatoes. And I bet I can find a place. Within the next month, I'm going to find a place where the Mexicans eat, and they're paying like $5 for that same meal instead of $16. Maybe I can get it for like $8, okay? Okie dokie. Now we're going to do some more walking. My mouth is watering. Looks so good. Yeah, Brian. Yeah, but you can get that same meal instead of for $16. You can get it probably for somewhere between $3 to $5. Yeah, okay. So now we're out. We're going to go out and walk around the neighborhood. This is a half a block away. It's a park. And you can see there's a basketball court. And the beautiful thing about living in Mexico is you never know what you're going to see. And Mexico, and look at how clean it is. Look at how clean the basketball court is. And Mexican people are very healthy. Many Mexicans are very healthy. And I ran into this group doing yoga. Yeah, they have their yoga mats. Look like they have their yoga leader in the front. 3 ladies and a gentleman. And it's a small park, very quiet. You can hear the birds chirping and stuff like that. So I make my walk and this is around 7 o'clock, 7:15 in the morning. That's around 7:15 in the morning. But I come back and I didn't expect this at all. These people, they're all Canadians and Americans, speaking perfect English, of course. They brought their own nets and they are getting ready to play pickleball. They even got a soul brother with the group. Soul brother in the group. And they stopped me and they said, oh yeah, we play pickleball. It's like every day of the week. 2 days they start at 8 o'clock in the morning. One day they start at 9 o'clock in the morning. And here you can see this group, they're carrying out their net. They just got it out of the car. They're going to put it down here, start to play some pickleball. And the lady told me that this is the low season where there are not a lot of tourists. But in the high season, she says they have 300 people out here ready to play pickleball. I just read about pickleball for the first time in my life last week. Oh, wow. Wow. Things living in Mexico. Living in Mexico, you never know what you're going to see. Okay, Brian Maiden, I bought a extra large pizza, costs $50 here. That's 1,000 pesos. $50 for a large pizza. Woo, woo. So this week, and again, thank you everybody for showing up. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your contribution. I'm going to shut down. I have a client in Orlando, Florida, and I do web design for him. And we get together almost every Sunday. Sometimes he skips a Sunday, and but when I meet with him at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which is 7 o'clock my time. So I have to get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, drink my coffee, or get ready for him. But tomorrow we do not have a session. So I can sleep in. So I'm gonna, once I finish today, I'm gonna go off. Tom M, did the pizza have lobster and caviar? Probably did. Oh, wow. But anyway, I'll shoot some video tomorrow, but I've been getting lost a lot. And my goal in the video clip you're going to see now, I've walked down the beach. I've walked and I've showed you clips of the restaurants and the hotels right on the other side of the beach. And what I wanted to do is walk inland away from the beach, because if I walk inland, I know that is where I'm going to find all of the deals. Adios, Christine. Adios. So here I think I'm walking away from the beach. I'm sure I'm walking away from the beach. And I'm walking along this little place here. And I tell myself, what is this? Look at all this sand. And there's a ramp. And look at these look at the stairway here. So I walk a little bit more. I go up the stairs. And this is what I found. It's the beach. I thought I was walking inland. And this is around 7:30 in the morning. And this clip has audio so that you can hear the waves. I think there's a transformer blowing, which is kind of annoying. But this lady with her baby and her husband, there's her husband. This is about 7:30 in the morning. People enjoying the ocean. Everything is nice and fresh. This is one of the benefits of living in Mazatlan, in a beach town, where you have all the fabulous things that you could ever want, all the food you want to eat, wonderful, luxurious apartments, saving money machines. If you want to go shopping at Walmart, you can do that. Or if you want to go to a local tienda and buy locals food and just live a wonderful life. So people don't tell anybody how fabulous Mexico is, because we don't want a whole bunch of people to come down here and drive the prices up. So just keep this a secret. Again, all of the links that used to be in the descriptions below, I have moved those to billthegeek.org, not billthegeek.com, but billthegeek.org. And at the top of that page, you'll see a link that says FAQs. I will be working on that page as we go along. Again, also all the information for Rob and Sherry's tour is on that page. And thank you, Alan. Thank you, Brian, for coming. Thank you, Tim Olson. Thank you, everybody, for coming and sharing the joys of living in Mexico. I'm Bill the Geek. We will be back live next Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time. And I will see. Hi, Holly. Thank you. Thanks, Holly. Holly says, have a great week. And I'm headed off to get some beer and chill out. Love you all. Thank you, that girl. Thank you. Love you all, and we will see you in our next broadcast.